आपण लास्ट लेक्चरला द पाथ ऑफ द बुलेट असं पाहिलं. इक्वेशन ऑफ बुलेट वरून इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन y इज इक्वल टू एक्स टॅन अल्फा मायनस 1/2 gx² डिवाइड बाय u² cos² अल्फा. या इक्वेशनवरून आपल्याला हे पाहायला मिळालं की मॅथमॅटिक्समध्ये फक्त कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेटवरून आपल्याला सहज एखाद्या पार्टिकलचं इक्वेशन्स ऑफ मोशन किंवा व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ द पार्टिकल, ट्रान्सलेशन ऑफ द पार्टिकल सहज फाइंड आउट करता येते. त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याला एक्सपेरिमेंट करायची काही गरज नाही, त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याला ऑब्झर्वेशन घ्यायची काही गरज नाही. हे आपलं मॅथमॅटिक्सचं मेन उद्दिष्ट आहे आणि हे क्लासिकल मेकॅनिक्स या सब्जेक्टचं मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह आहे. Now see here, from the path of the bullet we observe following. The coordinate axis used to describe the motions of the bullet, motion of the particle or system of particle must be linearly independent. For objective questions, remark from these discussions: if the coordinate moves freely in space, then three independent coordinates are required for the descriptions of the motions of the particle. That is either Cartesian coordinate, this is of the form x, y, z, or it is of the spherical polar coordinate, this is of the form r, theta, phi. If the particle is moving along one coordinate axis in space, then all the three coordinates are not independent. Hence, these three coordinates cannot be used for its description. Third remark now see here, म्हणजे आपल्याला एखादा कोऑर्डिनेट वेरीज होत असेल आणि इफ द पार्टिकल इज मुव्हिंग, म्हणजे एखादा पार्टिकल कोऑर्डिनेट ॲक्सिस एखाद्या कोऑर्डिनेट ॲक्सिसवर मूव्ह होत असेल तर ते इंडिपेंडंट नसतात, ते कोऑर्डिनेट इंडिपेंडंट नसतात आणि ते कोऑर्डिनेट आपल्याला डिस्क्रिप्शनसाठी डिस्क्राईब द मोशन्स ऑफ द पार्टिकल साठी यूज करता येणार नाही. इफ वन कोऑर्डिनेट इज व्हेरीज along a coordinate axis and other two are constant, then that varies coordinate can be used to describe the motions of the particle. म्हणजे एखादा कोऑर्डिनेट एका ॲक्सिसच्या अलॉंग चेंज होत असेल आणि दोन कॉन्स्टंट असतील तर तोच व्हॅरिंग कोऑर्डिनेट हा आपण यूज करायचा आहे. नेक्स्ट वन, बेसिक कन्सेप्ट related to the Lagrange's formulation. Velocity. The velocity of the particle is defined as the time rate of change of position vector, that is v bar is equal to r bar dot, where r bar is the position vector with respect to fixed point O and v is the velocity of the particle. If r bar is equal to xi plus yj plus zk, then v is equal to r bar dot is equal to xi dot j plus yj dot k plus zj dot k, where x dot, y dot, z dot are called the component of the velocity along the coordinate axis. Now next concept, our linear momentum. The linear momentum of a particle is defined as the product of the mass of the particle and its velocity. The linear momentum of the particle is defined as product of mass of the particle and its velocity. It is a vector quantity and it's denoted by p bar, small p bar. Thus, we have p bar is equal to m into v bar, m multiply v bar, where m is the mass of the particle and v bar is the velocity of the particle. The direction of momentum along the direction of velocity. It is a vector quantity, therefore it is denoted by p bar. The direction of momentum ही velocityची direction असते. In terms of linear momentum, the equation of motion defined as rate of change of linear momentum. In terms of linear momentum, the equation of motion is defined as the rate of change of linear momentum, that is f bar is equal to p bar dot, that is dp by dt. Next, angular momentum. The angular momentum of a particle about any fixed point O is defined as vector product of radius vector and linear momentum, and is denoted by L bar, that is L bar is equal to R bar cross P bar. Angular momentum, remark first, angular momentum is perpendicular to both the position vector and the linear momentum of the particle. Torque. Next concept, torque, moment of force. The torque is defined as the rate of change of angular momentum L bar and is denoted by N bar, that is N bar is equal to dL bar by dt. This can be written as L bar is equal to R bar cross P bar, and d by dt of R bar cross P bar. This is product rule, derivatives of product rule apply. Therefore, R bar same as m r double dot plus R bar into d by dt of R bar dot is equal to mr dot square plus R bar cross dr by dt is nothing but f bar. dr bar dot dt is nothing but f bar. Therefore, n bar is equal to dl by dt is equal to R bar cross f bar. Now, we have to study the equation of motions